This is a public hearing on Bill 1518, Economic Development, Workforce Development, Green Jobs Apprenticeship Program. This bill would require that the county's Workforce Development Corporation to administer a clean energy industry pre-apprenticeship job training program, establish certain criteria for the operation of the pre-apprenticeship job training program, and generally amend county law related to workforce development. A Fed committee work session is tentatively scheduled for Monday, June 11th, 2018. Persons wishing to submit additional comments should do so by the close of business Tuesday, June 5th, so that your views can be included in the material which staff will prepare for the council's consideration. And we have Crystal Ruiz, Michael Friedman, George Escobar, or is it Jorge? Jeff Guido, John Phillips. Crystal Ruiz, welcome back. Okay. Crystal, you're first. You may proceed when you're ready. Everyone knows the drill here, I think, but you each have 3 minutes, and at 2.5 minutes, the yellow light comes on. At 3 minutes, we ask that you stop because everyone is allocated the same amount of time and not more. So when the yellow light comes on, you'll need to be winding up. And thank you very much. Crystal. Yeah.
There we go. Good afternoon, council members. My name is Crystal Ruiz, and I'm the Government Relations Manager for the Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission. As the source of clean, safe drinking water for 1.8 million people in Montgomery and Prince George's counties, I am here to testify in support of Bill 1518, Green Job Apprenticeship Programs. When we talk about clean energy jobs, we're talking about new jobs for middle-skilled laborers in our evolving global economy. Montgomery County, like so many other jurisdictions around the country, is confronting what it means to create a workforce that is ready for this clean, new energy economy. Specifically at WSSC, we recognize the challenges of an aging workforce in addition to our aging infrastructure. In recent years, WSSC has been working proactively to improve succession planning at its aging workforce, as its aging workforce becomes increasingly eligible for retirement. That has made pre-apprenticeships and succession planning vital to the company's sustained success. WSSC believes that supporting a 3-year pre-apprenticeship pipeline for workers for our fleet, carpentry, and welding divisions is just the beginning of a quality program. We are working on designing and implementing a green job program that fills vacancies in our electrical and mechanical divisions, in addition to a co-op program that will be done in partnership with the University of Maryland. The 3-year pre-apprenticeship program assists to build out middle-skilled workers for our contractors in addition to our employees. Middle-skilled workers are essential as they have credentials that are beyond a high school diploma. These apprenticeships also afford employers an opportunity to evaluate employees in a real work environment. WSSC provides feedback and evaluations on the work performed to prepare workers for their first post-apprenticeship job. We are looking forward to speaking with WorkSource Director Ellie Giles to build a partnership that is beneficial to both WSSC and Montgomery County. In closing, WSSC believes that the programs that we have started to build and the knowledge base of WorkSource Montgomery, we can work together to pilot a program that hopefully works for everyone. WSSC has and will continue to work to create green job apprenticeships for both Montgomery and Prince George's counties. We believe that the opportunity for public-private partnerships with WorkSource, universities, and the private sector will be one of the keys to continuing and increasing the success of becoming the world-class water utility. Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal. Ms. Friedman.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Friedman, and I'm here speaking in support of Bill 1518 on behalf of Montgomery County Sierra Club and its 6,000 members. Sierra Club is committed to creating a sustainable planet and combating climate disruption by transitioning to clean, renewable energy. That transition can and should be accompanied by an economic plan that creates good-paying, skilled green jobs. It's a false and dangerous narrative to posit there's a conflict between preserving the environment and preserving middle-class jobs. But both do require intentional and government intervention. Montgomery County can be a leader in preserving a sustainable planet and a sustainable economy. Bill 1518 is a step in the right direction. Transitioning to a clean, renewable energy system will create opportunities for new jobs, and many of these jobs will require skills different from those in the fossil fuel-based energy sector. To ensure that we have sufficient numbers of skilled workers right here in Montgomery County to fill these jobs, we must create high-quality training programs that are affordable and equitable. Creating such a program is exactly the right way to go about this. These kinds of programs have already been established in other parts of the country and have proven to be effective both in training workers and in building community support for a greener energy system. We urge passage of this bill and encourage further efforts to link environmental preservation and economic growth. And I wanted to add one other thing that's not in my testimony, which is that I recently learned that the Pepco-Epsilon merger may have funds for such apprenticeship programs if that's not currently known. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Escobar.
Well, good afternoon, council members. My name is George Escobar, and I'm Senior Director of Services at CASA. I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak today in support of Bill 1518 and establishing a clean energy pre-apprenticeship job training program. That's a tongue twister. CASA, as you probably know, has a long history of providing vocational training instruction for our county's immigrant community. Last year alone, in partnership with Montgomery College, for instance, we provided vocational training to 584 CASA members, 93% of whom earned an industry-recognized certification in many construction industries, including HVAC, electricity, building maintenance, rebar installation, among many others. But among the most popular of the courses that we have offered recently have been those associated with the green economy. Currently, we offer a solar panel installation course, as well as a landscaping course using native vegetation and sustainable techniques, which have been incredibly popular. As an example, our solar panel installation course right now has a waiting list of twice as large as the capacity of the course itself. But thanks to your partnership and plans we have to expand our capacity, in particular in our Rockville site, we will have the ability to offer this 3-module course more often. But as these examples demonstrate, our community is eager to participate in these new opportunities in the green economy. As such, we believe the Clean Energy Pre-Apprenticeship Initiative is a timely and welcome program that will facilitate greater access to this industry for many of our residents. However, in order to ensure every effort is made to provide equal access to these opportunities for all our members, all the members in our community, we recommend you encourage WorkSource Montgomery to establish strong collaborations with entities providing existing vocational training, such as ourselves at CASA, in an effort to have our work complement one another so that we can further our collective goals. Through this collaboration, we're happy to provide input on how best to facilitate the participation of working-class immigrant communities and share our experience in this regard through designing culturally proficient curricula, as well as conducting targeted recruiting efforts. CASA stands ready to assist you in your efforts to launch this initiative. We urge a passing of Bill 1518 and look forward to your partnership and hope it's but the start of a much more expansive partnership. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, George. Jeff Guido. If you'll press the, yep, there you
There
go.
we go. All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman and council members. I'm Jeff Guido. I'm with the Baltimore DC Building Trades. We support this Bill 1518. We are the gold standard for apprenticeship training in the United States and in the state of Maryland. All of our apprenticeship programs are registered and certified with the MATC. We spend about $22 million annually on apprenticeship training at no cost to the apprentice. The only obligation they have is to pay for their books. The programs are completely tuition-free. Our multi-craft core curriculum, which is an introductory course to the construction industry and which is taught in our apprenticeship readiness programs, has been adopted by the Maryland State Department of Education. It is part of the training curriculum used in the Maryland Skills USA CTE programs. The Thomas Edison School, where they teach construction training, the students, I was there and I asked if there was a means or a vehicle for these students as they graduated to go to work on the new school that was being built right next door, and there was not. And we feel this bill will put a means to that to solve that problem. So when they graduate, they have employment We have 1,200 signatory contractors that are ready to participate in this program. Lead energy, environmental design is everybody's goal when they put a building up. I'll give you an example of the plumbers and gas fitters training facility. It's a 53,000 square foot building. It had the prototype rainwater catchment system installed in it. The sewer and water use in that building bill is less than $90 a month. That's 280 apprentices plus support instructors and office personnel. Runs 5 to 6 days a week. The solar systems installed in that school maintain the domestic hot water system at 117 degrees before the gas comes on. Green energy is the future, is the way to go. I think you will save enough money in utilities costs to refurbish and rebuild these buildings after their 30 to 50-year lifespan. All of these green energy disciplines, job disciplines, are already taught in our apprenticeship programs, and we're currently expanding on them. So we urge you to support the bill, and we look forward to working with you and being a partner with Montgomery County. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. And I don't see John Phillips. Very good. That concludes, Mr. Eldridge. All right, very good. That concludes this panel. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you.